Welcome to the Professional Podcast Network, where brilliance meets business. Elevate your brand and supercharge your revenue with inspiring insights and innovation.
Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to the show. This is your host, Phil, and my next guest here today is Rogelio Zarate, and he has his business called Borderless Education based out of Toronto, Canada. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for inviting me to your show.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and you're very welcome. So, Rogelio, tell us more about Borderless Education. What is it that you're offering here to everyone?
Our main goal is to sell Canadian education to the world. So we're an education agency specializing on recruiting international students to Canada's top post-secondary institutes. So we offer a different range of programs. It comes anywhere from undergraduate all the way to graduate degrees, masters, MBAs, and so on. And we also help them to get all the study permit and work permits in place through our partnerships with regulated immigration consultants.
Sounds good. How long have you been doing this all for?
We have been operating as Borderless Education for the past 2 years. However, our team has been in the industry for over 6 years now.
All right. Excellent. So tell us more about the business here. So what's your mission? You want to help these students go get their education wherever they like, right?
Exactly. That's the main goal of Borderless Education. Not only that, but also align them to what's their final goal after education. Because we believe that people go to study, and in reality, many of us, we don't really like going to study, but we go to get a good career out of it, right? So we believe that we need to align them. What is their profile? What are the skills that they have? Align them to what it is that they want to do in Canada or in other part of the world. So we make sure that's taken care of place, and we look at their long-term goals, and we develop a study plan in order to achieve those goals.
Sounds good. So what was your inspiration to come up with Borderless Education? What got you started?
That's a really good question. So myself, I'm originally from Mexico, and I was an international student many years ago. So I firsthand understand the challenges that all students face, especially international students who come to places where they don't know anybody. So they have to start from zero, basically. So I ultimately achieved everything that I wanted, that I desired as an international student. I was able to get my work permits in place. I was able to get the job of my dreams. I worked for many years as a financial advisor in one of the best, largest financial institutions here in Canada, just to realize that my real purpose is to serve others to do the same thing, to come to the country, to get them in line with what it is, the program that they want to study, and ultimately being able that they have a fulfilling life after their education. So that's pretty much what inspired me to take on this whole journey now.
All right, perfect. So is there anything else here that you want our listeners to know about you? What do you feel like sharing?
Yeah, well, I have a core belief. This core belief comes from my personal experience, and I believe that everyone in their lifetime, at least once, they should get out of their comfort zone and go into the unknown. One of the best ways to do that is studying abroad. Go to places that you don't know anybody. So that's pretty much getting out of your comfort zone. And I believe that that's going to give you the most validation in terms of your skills, in terms of that you need in order to succeed and have a fulfilling career. So I believe that everyone should have that experience. It's not the same thing living abroad than just being a tourist, than just visiting places. It is a completely different experience. So I would like to take this opportunity to encourage everyone. It doesn't matter if it's only for a few months, 6 months, or even 1 or 2 years. This experience, I guarantee you, will change your lifetime once you are able to get into it.
All right, sounds good. So, Rogelio, if we want to reach out to you and contact you, what's the best way we could all do that?
Absolutely. So the best way to contact us is through our email. Our email is info@borderlessedu.ca. Another way is that you follow us on social media. Our Instagram is borderless.ca, and our Well, pretty much everywhere. We are borderlessedu.ca. You can also find us on YouTube, and that would be the best way to reach us out.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I want to thank you again one last time here for joining us today and talking to us about this.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thank you so much for the invite. Have a good day.
You do the same. Take care. To the rest of our listeners, stay right there. We'll be right back after the short commercial break.
Welcome to the Professional Podcast Network, where brilliance meets business. Elevate your brand and supercharge your revenue with inspiring insights and innovation.